A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about the importance of Dasha in a Varga chart and also look into Nakshatras, an exciting part and another beautiful part of astrology as a surprise for you till the end. So stay tuned till there. But before we begin, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. Dasha is very important. In fact, in India, in local parlance, when people who don't even know anything about Jyotish or astrology, they end up telling people, हो सकता है आपकी दशा अच्छी नहीं है. That means it may so happen that your time is not right. That is why you are having an issue with this thing. So Dasha is that important that it finds a special place even in the local dialect. This itself is a clue how important it is to be able to locate the right period even in the divisional charts. In the example that I take, I will systematically show you different parameters that will help you come to the right and startling conclusion about a person, and be also able to gauge how to read a chart practically through different parameters. For example, when we are talking about the dasha of a person, generally we see that a person changes during a certain period. Why is it so? Because the planet which is the dasha, which is running its dasha, will have certain prominent characteristics when we see where it is placed for a person in his chart, those characteristics will come out for the person. That is the D1 chart. You will often see that a person who has a strong D10 with respect to a certain planet will have a great career during that planet's tenure, but may be lacking in children or marital life. Why so? Because that planet may not be well placed in the D7 or the D9 chart. That is one very strong way of seeing the dasha of different of a planet in different divisional charts. I have made a cursory video about it. If you want, you can always go back and look into that video, but today I am going into deep details because I will also be seeing the nakshatra. For the chart that I have taken up, it is chart of one of those people who had come to me for a consultation, and I would like to thank him for giving me an opportunity to use this chart for the benefit of everybody. Now, when we see he is currently running a Jupiter Mahadasha. If you look into the chart, you would say that Jupiter is the lord of the 5th and the 8th. And 8th is not a very good house, but it is also placed in the 9th, it is aspecting the 5th house, and it is also with the planet of value Mercury. It is the Leo Lagna chart. Mercury becomes the planet of value whenever. Now the planet of value also I have made a video on, but just so that we know, planet of value is that planet in a chart which enhances wherever it sits with whatever planet it sits. Mercury owns the 2 and the 11th house, so it brings in a lot of wealth comparatively. What is the wealth when we talk about the D10 chart? It is your prominence in your profession, in your career, in your job. So during this period, it's sitting in the 9th house, the 9th house of luck. So definitely this person has got an increase in his in his work, in his office, in his career. There has been a promotion during the time when Jupiter came into its dasha for him. Again, Jupiter career wise becomes very important for him. Why? Because it is also aspecting and is aspected, that is they are in mutual aspect, Venus and Jupiter. Venus is the 3rd lord of change and the 10th lord of career. So it is giving him a change in career, it is moving him to a different place and enhancing his career because it is with Mercury. Now the thing that I wanted to tell you people, I wanted to show everybody, which is very important here, is that of placement of Jupiter and Mercury. Both Jupiter and Mercury, if you look, are placed in Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini Nakshatra is quick to understand the problem and to work on it. So, they are very good crisis managers. I asked the person, do you work in something related to crisis? He said, yes ma'am. Then I moved on to something called as Amsha rulers. I've again made enough videos on it, and they are important because BPHS very categorically states that when we look into divisional charts, we must also know the Amsha rulers. So, one of the Amsha rulers that if you look into, Mercury is ruled by Yamamsha, is in Yamamsha, and Jupiter is in Varunamsha. Both of them have a work of controlling, especially Varun. Observance is very important for again Varun and Yam also is all about discipline. It is also about timeliness, and importance is given to be on the right track. So, when I asked the person concerned, I said, do you work on crisis management? Do you also work in quality control? And do you also look into the fact that everything is set correct? The person said, yes ma'am, this is how I work. And I told him that during the entire time frame that Jupiter is running, he would be working in this kind of industry. Why so? Because these parameters, be it of Guru is that of intelligence. It makes your team leader being placed in the 9th house, because 9th house of the Kalpurush Kundali is again ruled by Guru, which means somebody a mentorship. So, the person would be on a high level to mentor others. Ashwini Nakshatra gives you an ability to be quick, swift on your feet and do what is required. That is why it will give you a lot of name and fame in your industry, that you are very quick to work on. And finally, when we talk about the Amsha rulers, they are fair, just, observant, and they are always on the mark. That is why we are able to do the analysis of the chart so quickly, so perfectly. These parameters lend a great dimension in understanding a chart practically. So, do apply these, do let us know how you found things working for you. Until we meet with you again, stay safe. Thank you.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.